Yep. Call this meeting to order.
Public comment.
Yeah, I don't think, I didn't get any slips. Did you, Mandy? Anybody wanted to speak tonight, it fell off slip, but we don't have any, so we'll move on.
First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes, claims, and payroll. We have two sets of minutes, one for September 2nd regular meeting and the September 2nd executive session. Those are in your packet. Answer any questions if you have those.
I move we approve the minutes, claims, and payrolls as presented.
Second.
Second, sorry. I can't
Been
get my.
properly moved and second to approve the claims, minutes, claims, and payrolls as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Are you in?
In, but it's froze.
You're good.
Okay, so sorry.
There we go. We'll share. Next item on the agenda is personnel leave, consideration of FMLA leave, personal items. Alexis Brown submitted her FML leave request January 6, 2026, returning April 16th, 2026. Next item is appointments. Mr. Dennison's recommending Kelly Knox as a substitute teacher for the district, and those are the two personnel items.
I move we approve the personal items as presented.
Second.
It's been properly moved and second to approve the personnel items as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Policy updates. We've been going through a policy review, continue to do that. As new policies come out, either from the legislators or updates, we work with ISBA, Comprehensive Policy Program, to update our policies. And the one up this evening is section 4320, it's attendance policy. It has been revised to comply with state statutes.
I move we approve the policy items as presented.
Second.
Been properly moved and second to approve the policy items as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
The moment you've all been waiting for, the budget basics, 4 funds that we utilize. There are other funds out there, we don't use those. Education fund, basically for education related matters, teachers, support staff, building administration salaries, benefits, supplies, etc. that's connected to the instruction of students. Operation funds, expenses like maintenance, custodial expenses, utilities, central office administration, transportation costs, school plan operations, a school bus replacement plan, technology services, purchase services and equipment. You also had debt service. Think of debt service as your mortgage on your house. And so any debt that we have, we're paying off over time. And then rainy day fund. Rainy day is for repair or replacement due to failure of any part or structure or equipment or any other emergency situation that we'd have. Fund sources, state funds generated for the education fund and also operation. We transfer monthly from the education fund. That's where all the dollars come in at, or those dollars come in at. We transfer 15% to operations. Local property tax is the other part of operations. We transfer those funds as well. And then debt service is expense driven, meaning that depending on how much debt we have is dependent on how much we can raise in that column. And then unused or unencumbered tax funds can go to rainy day. Those are transferred funds. Think of that as a savings account. So state supported funds, education, a portion of operation. It's the amount of revenue generated for the education fund, and a portion of that comes from state tuition support. State tuition support's made up of 2 different counts. October 1 ADM count, which is average daily membership, and a February count. And so when I do the budget, or Mandy and I do the budget, we combine both of those to come up with basically an average. Academic honors diploma figures in as well. Special education grant or count, that's a December 1 count, so that gets adjusted come December. Career and technical education dollars come in, and a few dollars, and I mean very few, for non-English speaking count. Some other miscellaneous fees, which are very few, like building rental and stuff like that. License excise tax, commercial vehicle tax, financial institution tax, and local option income tax, which we don't have. How we create the budget, I have a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet that has several different tabs underneath it. And on the main tab, I have 35 different columns and 621 rows. It takes the salary, the projected increase, projected compensation is added, health insurance, life insurance, long-term disability, teacher retirement, FICA for the 25-26 contract, or what I'm projecting to be that. Also, I project out the 26 and 27 because this is on a calendar year, and I come up with the amount for 26. So I think it's 9/16. No, wait a minute, 9/24. 9/24, and the rest is the other portion. And so, education fund, this is expenses or projected expenses. That's the way we built the budget. 72% of salaries, $4.8 million. Benefits is 1.2 million, almost 1.3 or 19%. Purchase services is 5%. And then supplies and materials equal 4%. So not a lot if you're looking at reducing this amount or our amount gets reduced, it's really people that you're going to have to reduce. Operations, a little bit different because of purchase services. Salaries, 32%, 11% for benefits. Equipment and supplies, so in that equipment and supplies would be heating and cooling, things along those lines. The school bus is in there. Purchase services could be utilities. Oh no, that's professional services, utilities, and dues and fees is down below it, 18%, and purchase services is 20%. Debt service, this is really goes back to when we did our construction. I start with the gym, the entry, the gym, and the ag area, art, ag, and band, which was 2018. That pays off and is done in 2020 or 37. That's the biggest chunk, 973,000 or 63%. The field house, which was pays off in December of 40, is field house is 19%, and then the parking lot and tennis courts gets paid off in 2028. That's 286,000. So there's some fees that go along with that, but that's the overall for the debt service. And rainy day, basically for the last several years, I've had 185,000 in rainy day. If we need more, we take more. If we don't use it, this is the allocation or the authority, the authorization to spend it. So if we don't use it, we don't use it. So that's a good thing. So consideration of the school budget, looking for the 2026 school budget, school bus replacement plan, 2026 to 28 capital projects plan. It will be advertised in the Department of Local Government Finance website, posted on the school's website. It's no longer in the paper, and the budget hearing is scheduled for October the 7th at 7 p.m. And I think we are in the flex space for that. So one more on the financial, that's consideration of transfers to students. We had a few more, I think 3 more, that requires the board's approval. And so, and like it indicates, this is since the last meeting. So requesting authorization for the budget advertising and the transfer of students.
I move we approve the financial items as presented.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the financial items as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
It took a lot longer to put that together than it did to say it. Let's just say that. Thanks, Mandy, for your work. Miscellaneous consideration of the AWS welding certification. The Learning Network in Clinton County Adult Education would like to offer a AWS welding certification this fall. at Rossville Middle Senior High School. Training would span 7 weeks from October 20th, December 13th. Course occurs on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 5:30 to 8:30. Students complete over 70 hours of instruction and certification exam, leading to transferable workforce credentials. Certification program will be instructed by Jesse Davis and will be held in our ag department. Out-of-state conference. I learned yesterday that I've been selected to present at the AASA National Conference in Nashville, Tennessee on I'm presenting on February the 12th. Conference is 12th through the 14th. We will be highlighting, or I'll be highlighting, our safety innovations, provides access to national best practices as far as the conference and fosters collaboration with other leaders. So requesting opportunity to attend that. And then the last item, you better hurry. We have the white van that I purchased 7 years ago, government surplus for $2,000. The dealership we took it to, we had lights on the dash and took it in and they said, I don't know who crawled underneath it, but somebody crawled underneath it and said the frame was rusted through. So it wasn't safe to drive. So we put it on government surplus, have it posted with the disclaimer that you're buying it as is, where it is, and the frame is rusted through, and the dealership said it's not safe to drive. Our current bid is $920. So you got one more day. If you want that vehicle, it's only got 37,000 miles. When we got it, it had 17,000 miles, so we drove it for seven years and put 20,000 miles on it. The place it came from was USDA at O'Hare. Their place was a mile from the airport, and they would drive back and forth every day for 17,000 miles for 10 years. So that's the surplus equipment item. It's up for auction on publicsurplus.com.
I move we approve the miscellaneous items as presented.
Second.
Been properly moved and approved, seconded to approve the miscellaneous items as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Field trips, FFA have several. We're working with to do cemetery cleanup, sweet corn picking, that's already been done. Soil judging was on the 11th, back to clean up the cemetery again on the 22nd. AP Environmental Science is going to SIA on the 24th. And then first grade's headed to Indianapolis Zoo on the 7th of October. PBIS has their celebration. It's trips in Lafayette on the 8th and the 10th. And selected choir students to Indiana Music Educators Association Choir Festival in Indianapolis on the 20th of October. Conference requests, Miss Herman is headed to an Adult Literacy Conference, West Lafayette. Mrs. Derringer and Mrs. Heater and Mrs. Mash to hands-on, minds-on, make and take learning tools for early learners on the 8th. West Lafayette, Mr. Denson, Emma Hugo, and Chris Miller to produce AI conference on education in West Lafayette, Taylor Meek and Valerie Bennett, transforming student behavior pathways to positive change at Purdue on November the 18th. And that is all our conferences and field trips. So with that.
Okay, our next board meeting will be Tuesday, October the 7th at 7 p.m. It says flex space. So with that, we'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I move the adjournment.
Second.
Properly moved and second to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you for coming.